and I was part of that program as well. I knew that, so he knew that I knew how we did mind control, how we would set up individuals who would look at screens where we would monitor their eye movements and monitor what parts of the brain got activated. And with certain music frequencies tied in specifically to certain images and certain hypnotic language patterns that were used in the speech at certain frequencies with certain tonality, we learned how to trigger certain parts of the brain so that a suggestion could go in and the person could become instantly suggestible. He could be given an implanted suggestion which he didn't even realize was there, and it would control his thoughts, his emotions, and his actions. And some of you are saying, Kevin, this sounds like some type of science fiction stuff. Please, oh no, where are you going? Oh really, science fiction? Hey, why don't you go to a hypnotist show? Just go to any type of hypnotist show. And the hypnotist will bring people up. The amazing Kreskin, as you know, is a good friend of mine, and he used to do this all the time. But Marshall Silver, he was a stage hypnotist in Vegas, good friend of mine. Matter of fact, I just was talking to him the other day. There are hypnotists all over the world, and they do hypnotist shows, and they bring people up on stage, and they basically say, sleep. And the person just goes, when you awake, when I snap my fingers, you will act like a chicken. Wake. And the guy wakes up. Is that like some type of crazy science fiction? No. It happens every single day all over the world in hypnotic shows. So we know that with the simplest, most rudimentary hypnotic technique, an implant can be put in. You can be given a suggestion that will make you act without your control. So think about this. And if you don't think the CIA and the KGB and the secret police and the highest level organizations around the world that the government controls aren't using this on you, welcome to Fantasy Island. You are living in La La Land. Wake up, pay attention. This is how it really works. So every time you watch TV, and every time you see an advertisement, every time you see the news being given, every time you watch stuff on the internet and you look at all the clickbait and all the headlines, and anytime you read the headlines on all the major mainstream news, you are being given suggestions that is going to affect the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. It's going to affect your thinking and make you think certain ways and act uncontrollably without your knowledge. You are being hypnotized, put into a trance, misled, and deceived, but not knowingly. So I was talking to President Gorbachev, and he was saying, look, the KGB controls the media in the Soviet Union. He goes, in the same way that the CIA controls all of the American media. And I said, that's very interesting, because as you know, President Gorbachev, the CIA cannot operate in the United States. Its mandate is only to handle things internationally. And after the translator said that, he just started laughing, and I started laughing. Because any idiot out there that believes that, you are a moron. You are living in fantasy land. If you think the CIA only handles stuff overseas, what do you think they want to kill Snowden for? Because he revealed what really goes on. Same thing as why they want to kill Julian Assange for posting on WikiLeaks, not fake stuff. The reason they want to kill him is he posted the real stuff. Think about that. The reason they want to kill him and they want to kill Snowden is because he revealed the truth. And the truth is that the CIA is embedded all throughout the US mainstream media. That is the truth. They use the techniques to manipulate you in every way.